not me.
Right. Yes. He's wearing his special costume today. As you can
Prisoner.
see. American style, not Japanese. And my name is Sid Frischer. And I have performed and worked as a puppeteer in the United States. In the school systems, I used to teach art, so I would teach the kids all about puppetry. Anyway, today, this is the second round for this puppet, Mr. Monkey, so I'm going to let him start talking. I am not, as if you weren't here last time, I announced that I'm not a ventriloquist, so I speak for the puppet. And so here's the thing. So, Mr. Monkey, what did you think about that film? Oh, well, I think it shows me that it's not a good idea to get into a prison in Japan. You don't want to do that. Okay? So now, I got a question for you. We're going to talk about a little bit about the prison movie, but I have something very big that deals with this movie, and it's Zen and Buddhism. But let me ask you a question. We're going to summarize quickly the movie. Why did we watch it? What good was it? Besides, you know not to get caught in Japan smuggling marijuana. Don't do that. Okay, so what if I could take this movie and make a koan? What? You know what a koan is?
No.
All right. Nobody. Okay, a koan is a story or a riddle, and it's supposed to raise within a person a great doubt. And from that great doubt, it shows the progress of your practice. Okay. So what is the riddle of this movie? Who can say what this movie taught you? Can somebody just say it quickly? Did it teach you anything?
Discipline.
Discipline.
Life is
okay. Discipline. All right. Anything else?
Being part of a group.
Being part of a group. Oh, well, that's a good one. Okay. Somebody else? Did you learn something today?
Don't look out the window.
Don't look out the window. Well, all right.
And compulsory work is not forced labor.
Compulsory work is not forced labor. Okay. Anything else? Did you learn anything about Zen? Anything? Nothing? I'm sure you learned something. Just one thing.
Don't hit me with a stick.
No, there was, that stick. Nobody got hit by that stick. In the
Except
movie.
during meditation.
Except, well, okay.
Well, we learned that some Zen ideas are
Yes.
applicable in a prison. And I have another documentary about a prison in India that introduced Goenka Vipassana retreats. So we can bring Buddhist ideas into a situation like a prison. That's one of the things that I found interesting about the film.
Okay, so, all right, now I'm going to tell you a little bit above and beyond the movie, okay? So here it is. In the beginning, before Buddha, was another Buddha. His name is Avalokiteshvara, or something like that. And then the Buddha came along. He was the second one. And in the future, there's going to be another Buddha. You know who he is? Maitreya. Okay. Now that we have that straightened out, now, the idea of Avalokiteshvara is the idea of Zen, of compassion. And enlightenment is compassion. And so, enlightenment, compassion is action. And what is compassion? Who knows what compassion is? Quickly. Somebody have an idea?
Sensitivity.
Sensitivity to what?
Other people.
Other people. Okay.
Sensitivity to their suffering, wanting to help them with their pain.
Okay, that's it. Sensitivity to pain of others. And, okay, so this movie really was about compassion. And beyond that, Reggie said wholeheartedly was important. So the idea here is that you love and pay attention to everybody in the world, and you want to help them, and that also includes yourself. So you really got to be wholeheartedly aware, just like in the movie. They were aware of everything, weren't they? And what happens when you are aware of everything? You lose yourself, don't you? All of a sudden, actually, yourself becomes everything. Every person is you. And you are them, they are you. So there's total compassion there. Now, here's just a little story to end it here. In the beginning, you probably know this about Zen. Bodhidharma came from India to Japan, and he brought the teachings of the Buddha's teachings were already there, but he brought Zen to China. Now, the first thing he did, though, he met the emperor. And he went up to the emperor invited him inside, and the emperor said to Bodhidharma, he said, "Look what I've done. I've created all these monasteries, hundreds of Buddhist monks. I'm a great person. That's great merit." And he said, "What shall I get for this?" And Bodhidharma said, "Nothing." He said, "You won't get anything. There's no merit." And the emperor was quite confused and unhappy, and he said, geez, tell me then, you're a great man, what is the supreme truth? What is holiness, the holiest thing in the world?" And Bodhidharma said, "Vast emptiness. There's nothing out there except for emptiness." And the emperor, again, very confused, and said, "Oh my gosh, so who is in front of me then? Who are you?" Bodhidharma said, "I don't know." Okay, now, so what does this have to do with the story? Okay, number one, keep your eye on everyone, try to help everybody, love everybody. Everybody is you. They're not separate from you. And pay attention all the time, wholeheartedly. That's your practice if you do Zen. And remember to get rid of the ego. Okay? That's it. That's all I can tell you now. It's all daily practice, everything you do. And good luck, everybody.
Okay, and
Bye.
Bye.
is he going back to prison now?
No, yeah, are we going to go back to prison? Well, yes. Actually, life is a prison.
Okay, we're out of time because
Okay.
it's 3:30 was wrapping up time. But
Ready?